Our Drive School of Motoring. Become a safe and confident driver.
To here, you get more visibility. You don't need to be overlooking your head. Now I can actually go up to looking around here. That's my target vehicle. Good. Nothing. Now it's clear. Now I put my foot down. Boring routine. That's where it all kicks in. So I'm just going to watch on that. I think we might go back and look at some roundabouts.
Yeah.
Next week, maybe go to Corby or something like that, possibly. Or...
Yeah.
Why have I pulled you in here then? Why? I just sent you down the dual carriageway.
To give you some context on dual carriageways.
Yeah. So what's that? So therefore, when we did rural roads, we did the same thing. What's the big issue? And we talked about
Yeah.
when it goes wrong, skidding, corners. What makes it a dual carriageway?
Two cars. Well, different lane structure to the standard main road.
Yeah.
So you got.
So the speed limit is
7.
dual carriage means there's a barrier between you and the cars coming the other way.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
it's either a verge or a metal barrier down the middle there,
Oh,
separated. That's why we come up from the A6 where there's 2 lanes. That's not a dual carriageway, it's just a multi-lane road.
Oh, okay.
A multi-lane road is a number of lanes, so you can technically have a 1-lane dual carriageway.
Oh, okay.
If it was separated from there, so it's nothing to do with the numbers. Okay, that's fair enough. It's 70 miles an hour then. What's the speed limit on the motorway?
70 miles per hour.
Brilliant. So what makes a motorway then?
Well, I was going to say 3 lanes.
It's a motorway because it's been declared a motorway.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah.
So therefore, different rules apply to motorways than they do to dual carriageways.
Right.
What rules apply to... What's the difference in terms of rules of motorways and dual carriageways, do you think? Can I take my bicycle on the dual carriageway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I take my bicycle on the motorway?
No.
No. So certain vehicles are not allowed on motorways that are allowed on other roads, such as agricultural stuff, mopeds, motorbikes below a certain cc,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You can see tractors on dual carriageways all the time. Not allowed in there. So would I be allowed to bring a mobility scooter onto a dual carriageway?
No.
Yes.
Would you?
Yes. Scooters. All it says is if the road is faster than 50 miles an hour speed limit, 50 miles an hour or more, have a flashing orange light on your mobility scooter.
Yeah.
So the big one is which makes motorways go faster, because if you had a 3-lane dual carriageway off to Cambridge or something like that,
Yeah.
your average speed would probably be about 58, 60 miles an hour. On the motorway, you'd be close to the 70. And the main reason why is certain vehicles, if you've got 3 lanes or more on a motorway, are not allowed in the outside lane. There's only,
Right.
such as, we're in a lorry park here, lorries, coaches, HGVs, anything that's towing anything, it slows it down. So it's only kind of reserved for cars that only do, and that means you've got this little hold up. We'll talk about what the effect of that is on dual carriageways. So dual carriageway itself isn't really that difficult. On your first lesson with me, I'm sure we're going 15 miles an hour and we went round the car and came back in. So in terms of what you're technically doing, it's not really much different from a lorry doing 55 and us doing 70 coming out and coming in.
Right.
The bigger issue is coming onto them. So we have a slip road. What's the point of a slip road? What's its purpose in that?
Let you join onto the road with enough speed, so it's safe.
Kind of. Up to now, every junction we've done, we know we've done it successfully if we haven't made another road user unnecessarily do a change of speed or direction.
Yeah.
If you try coming into a slip road starting from 0 miles an hour, you're not going to be able to do that. So the idea of the slip road is try and match the speed up. So, question is, what is the correct speed on a slip road?
Would it be? I want to say like 40 miles per hour, but is it just a speed limit of everyone else? So you can
Well,
the same
a lot
speed?
of people say match the speed of the traffic on the thing, but that is wrong.
Okay.
We're giving way. Who gives way to whom?
The people on the road should give way to the people. Like,
Really?
Shouldn't they switch lanes?
Well, that's not the question.
Oh,
Who gives way to whom? Who gives way? Who's the major road? Who's the minor road? Do you think?
People on the slip road
Give way to cars. Yes, so people come ploughing down as if it's a divine right to come on, and hoping that cars will move up, but that's not right. We're giving way to the traffic on the dual carriageway. And up to now, what have we done is every junction we've slowed, every hazard slowed until it's safe to proceed and go, so until you can go. Now slip road's no different, so the correct speed on a slip road is at a speed so you could stop at the end of the slip road.
Right, yeah.
So it's going to change. If it's a short slip road, it's going to be a shorter speed than a long one. What we're not doing is chasing up the speed of the traffic. 70 miles an hour, we're going to go 70. Because effectively you haven't seen you've got a line of sight yet.
No.
So what we do, we're going to come there. So the speed will probably be about 35 miles an hour, third gear, fourth gear, roughly, depending how long it is.
Yeah.
And what we are doing, of course, is do I need a signal on a slip road? Let's think about it. I'm driving down the dual carriageway. There's a slip road. There's a car. It's a bit obvious. The car can't go anywhere else. Of course, he's coming onto the dual carriageway.
Yeah, but you made that sound like you might need a signal. But
yes, I have.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would have said no.
Well, this is what I said at the beginning. Very first thing, what is the rules of signal if it benefits other road users? Now the point is, dual carriageways get quite boring and people turn into jellyfish and just sit around there and switch off a bit. So really, its benefit for other road users is more like a warning going, hello, attention, I'm here. It's not the fact I am turning right, it's bloody obvious. But it's more the benefit of, okay, great, someone's going to wake up and hopefully move out for me or whatever it is. So yes, you do need your signal for that reason. So we've got to put the signal on early because you will forget about it by the time you're looking for traffic. And we're driving down here, driving at a distance so we could stop in the end, because stopping at the end of a slip road is very frightening. It is horrible, and it's what's happened is people stuck at the end have come down too quickly, realise they've got nowhere to go apart from slamming on the anchors. And then you've got cars coming down, overtaking you, cars they can be sat there for 10 minutes without trying to get an opportunity. It's horrible. Now then, we're coming down a speed. We need a target vehicle. Now the target vehicle is going to be the vehicle that you're going to merge out behind.
Right.
So how close can you get to that target vehicle? What's their following distance rules, general rules? How close can they get to a vehicle in front of them following?
Is it a car's length?
It's not a length, because at 1 mile an hour a car length might be okay, but 70 miles an hour, how can one car length still be okay?
Oh, it's not.
It's measured on time, isn't it?
Yeah, what is it?
When you do this theory test, you remember your following distance should be. It's really rubbish, actual, because speed is exponential, but it's kind of a rule of thumb. It kind of works, sort of. It's not brilliant, but it'll do for most people.
In
terms of time, how many seconds should you be behind a vehicle? Minimum.
Is it 10?
In the dry.
Or not? Oh, in the dry.
Remember?
I can't.
2 seconds ring a bell? Following distance should be 2
second
seconds.
rule.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Right, okay,
in the dry. So basically, if you want to test it, if that vehicle got to that signpost, how long is it taking you to get to the signpost? If it's less than 2 seconds, you're too close.
Right.
What would it be in the wet?
Is it 10 times the...
You're thinking of ice.
Right.
It's double it for...
Double it for... Okay.
4 seconds. 4
Okay.
seconds for that. 2 seconds, 4 seconds. Great. So we're looking for a vehicle that we can be coming out within 2 seconds away. Now, I've spotted this lorry. There it is, coming down there. So we're not chasing after it yet, because that will be our target vehicle. I'm still driving down at a speed, so I could stop at the end of the slip road until the road opens up, which you're going to need your right mirror for. If it's clear, you might want to look to your right. Don't look over your shoulder. It's not required. It's just there's your peripheral vision will pick up the rest. If it's all okay, and there's nothing behind stopping you, impeding you, that's when you accelerate. Boom. Get it up and chase that lorry down and get up to speed and get yourself out. Fantastic. Then once you're on the slip road, get your indicator off. It will never cancel. You haven't done that, you see. Brilliant. Now, however, there's my target vehicle, and also if we had a car in front of you, well, that's your target vehicle on the slip road. You're going to be following him out if it's okay. Now, it stays a target vehicle unless something else comes along and it makes it. You can't pull in front of that vehicle, you'd be too close to it, i.e. within 2 seconds or 4 seconds of it in the wet. So, if that's not your target vehicle, and that's the vehicle, that's your new target vehicle, you need to be following him out. In that situation, what would you need to be doing with our speed?
Slowing
Slowing down. And there's you people belting up to 70, all of a sudden they've got themselves a big problem.
Yeah.
So that's my target. That's my new target vehicle. If another vehicle comes along, that's my target vehicle. That's my target vehicle until you can get out. Now, if the vehicle moves out to make progress, well, that's no longer a target vehicle. We're back to our last target vehicle. You can then chase it down.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, this is important. If something has moved out for us and we're just a little bit behind it, unless you're completely in front of it, let it get in front, come in, or you'll be undertaking. You know, sometimes lorries move out, and then some of the car just sort of goes, leaves them sort of stuck out on the outside lane.
Right. Okay.
So if the vehicle's moved out for you and you haven't gone past it, you're not up to it, hold your speed back.
Okay.
Until he comes back in, because they've just kept their speed, get your progress. They don't want to get back in. And if it's a caravan or a lorry, they can't do 70.
Okay.
What you don't want to do is start doing that and sort of undertake it, or even sit there for a little while and the lorry's stuck there and you can't get off. It just pisses people off. It's unnecessary. So hold it back in and around if that is the situation.
Got it. Yeah.
But once you're on the road, get up to speed, and what you're doing 70.
Okay.
It's the safest speed because you've got less risk from behind.
Right.
You're out. Now, overtaking, dead simple. Done it before. Going around any car.
Yeah. Checking
your mirrors around, signal, moving out, coming back in. How would you know when to come back in? Because we've got an overtaking lane and a non-overtaking lane. If it's a motorway or 3-lane road, you've got a driving lane, overtaking lane, another overtaking lane.
How do you want to come back in?
Well, we've got to be how far away?
Two seconds
yeah.
ahead of the car behind.
Spot on.
Okay,
The best way to do that is little references. Once you've overtaken something, keep going at that speed. What people tend to do, go overtake and come off, look in the mirror, start easing off the gas. But you don't, you keep on going, and when the vehicle you've overtaken just appears in the top left, bottom left corner here, that's a nice reference for it. Then look square in that mirror. Looking square in that mirror, because your peripheral vision will pick up something coming off from lane 1 to lane 2. That's why I've been belly aching about looking properly in mirrors all this time. There, you'll see it framed, nothing else around. Signal, bring yourself back in. I would signal as well. Back in, definitely signal out.
Okay.
So some debate, do you need to come back to lane 2 to lane road if it benefits people? It's kind of, let's signal back on a single road when we go around the car. You might not want to, but something doing it harm, is it really?
No.
Okay, so what do I mean by overtaking? I've overtaken the lorry and I'm in an overtaking lane. So what's my definition of overtaking?
Definition of overtaking. Switching lanes to go past the car.
To go past the car. No, we're gaining. As long as we're gaining on the vehicle,
right,
we're in the process of overtaking it. Did you see my TikTok video I did this week on the dual carriageways?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'll show you. Shot there. And so if the vehicle's in a reasonable distance and you're gaining on it, you're in the process of overtaking it. So therefore, what lane are you going to stay in? The overtaking lane or the non-overtaking lane?
The overtaking lane.
Exactly. Stay out. Not weaving in and out of cars. Now, if it's a reasonable distance, we're doing 70 or as fast as we can go. However, we can't control the other road. Again, how many people do this? Wrong way around the roundabouts. Now, I can't stop someone doing 70 or 80. Now, I've got to help with that. I've got a couple of guidelines. Number one, when we're on the dual carriageway, I would expect only about 50% of your time looking ahead, and most of the other, about 45% of your time, should be shared between those two mirrors and 5% over there, i.e. I know what's around me all the time.
Right.
Don't drive in someone's blind spot. You might not see them. Well, if you're checking your mirrors, you'd see someone driving to a blind spot. How can you only tell something in your blind spot? How have you not been even be able to see there's something coming down the road? Because you're not looking, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. So, checking your mirrors, there's no checking your mirrors as sunny as a fast car coming. You spotted it. He's obviously going faster than 70 because he wasn't there a second ago. Now, if you can, between overtakes, if you can, you've got a fast car behind you. If you can come in and the car can go through and you can come out without compromising your speed, then do so.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're unnecessarily holding up people. The law doesn't say unnecessarily holding up people unless they're speeding. You're not the road cop here. You're not the moral guardian of this road. But if you had to come in and you had to slow down the vehicle, don't come in. Why should you?
Right.
You're doing as much progress as you can. You're doing 70 or the speed of the road. Now, if you're overtaking at 55 and you're overtaking at 58, then fair enough. You're not making good progress.
No.
So no 45 on a Well, it's 45 on the road, you could be doing 60 on.
Right.
For example. Yeah. Otherwise, people get frustrated and do stupid things. Okay, so that's all my rules about making progress coming in, coming out there. We are looking for things then when we're not. Why are we looking around us to see what potential hazards we've got on things, or what things will make us slow down? What give me some scenarios that'll be just make you slow down, or what would make you not be able to do 70?
70. Well, traffic.
Yep, could be weighted traffic. So when you come to a slip road, it might be a weighted traffic, might start backing up, which you get a lot in Kettering, doesn't it? What else? It's going to be people changing lanes, isn't it?
Right. Yeah.
So it's people driving slower than you.
Yeah.
And in particular, well, it could be a road closure, lane, walk out for signs saying road in contraflow.
Yeah.
Or it could be, I affectionately call it elephant racing. And I got this term from an HGV driver who's been an HGV driver for 40 years. Lorries.
Yeah.
They do about 55. So they got their progress to make. Hello.
He's done it.
Hello. There we go. No one wrong way around the roundabout. Okay. You're half a mile away. Get yourself in. We got these board markings, 3, 2, 1. What's that representing, those 3 bars?
The distance.
Yeah, 3, what's it? Do you remember? Bearing in mind we're talking about miles.
Yeah.
So it's 300 what?
Yards.
Yeah, yards for in. You can use one nice little reference. Number 3, check your mirrors. Should be checking mirrors anyway.
Yeah.
2, pop on a signal. 1, set your speed. You might even be speeding up for the slip road. So for the slip road is kind of to get us up to try and match the speed and get us on. What's the purpose of the slip road on?
To let you exit.
Yeah, to get us off the road without slowing down the road.
The road, yeah.
So we don't want to do air braking until the slip road if we can avoid it. Okay, there's loads of stuff in the slip road you're going to have to do. Indicate. That's it. Now keep the speed steady. So we're looking to get across there. So look in your right mirror. Where's your vehicle?
White.
It's the white car. So off the gas then. And there it goes. Go on, chase it down now. Chase. Accelerator, very good. Gear change, please. That's 4,000 revs in third gear. That's too much. You got plenty of time for gear change. That's it. Right, should look to overtake.
Yeah.
See the lorry there?
Yeah.
Brilliant. See the planning board as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to go second exit left of the roundabout. We want to be on the left hand lane when they approach the roundabout. So look, here we go. Look, there's your plan. Check all your mirrors. Second left. Just there. That's it. Lovely. Off the gas. Not much behind us. Just gently on the brake. Bring across them. Get rid of the indicator. So it's that braking. As you're braking, drop in fifth gear.
Thanks for watching. For more regularly uploaded videos, don't forget to like and subscribe.